Oh, hey guys, I didn't realize the camera was on. I just wanted to revamp the video I just did. Actually, I did two parts of how to avoid uh, getting scammed on one, eBay, and two, Amazon. Okay, both those two, any platform that you guys use, um, it's not really formulated for you to not be scammed. Okay, and I'm going to tell you why. Because this just happened to me with the iPhone 5 that I sold on Amazon. I'm dealing with that in the courts, and I'll tell you how you need to deal with it in the courts. Okay, I've done this 4 times. It's nothing new to me. Been on the internet selling for a long time, and here's how you avoid the fraud. Okay, plain out and simple. Fraud 101. How to avoid it. Number one, you have someone that bought something off you and they say that they didn't get it, or for any reason, okay? Like my instant, the guy said he didn't get it in the mail, and for 2 weeks he avoided questions and put slanderous stuff on my Amazon account, okay? Well, he also did a chargeback as well, and Amazon allowed the fraud, okay? I have proof of that as well. Amazon allowed the fraud by allowing him to do a credit reversal on Amazon. Okay, so he got his money back and kept the phone. So now that's fraud too. Okay, he slandered me, number one, and two, he kept the iPhone, which is a $500 phone he kept, and three, Amazon allowed the fraud. So what you need to do in that situation is go down to your bank and close your account down that your credit card is used for that selling account. Okay, you got to close it, because I'll tell you why. You cannot accept payment under those conditions. Okay, if you accept payment by the person that owns the website, okay, by Amazon or eBay, you are accepting their terms and agreement that you're getting the money back. You just say, no way. You take care of the fraud situation in your state. You go file a police report first. Go file a police report, then you go down to your bank. Do not accept payment, because you have to have that statement saying the payment got declined from your bank. Okay? Then you take that payment disclosure of the payment being declined, because they cannot pay you. Amazon can't pay you either. Amazon's allowing more fraud to happen if they keep allowing the fraud under their policies, okay? So this is how you beat it, okay? You get your police report, decline the payment from Amazon, and then what you're going to do is when you go file a court, all court filings have different fees. Mine's $80, okay? Mine's $80 a file. And this is what's going to happen. In the paperwork that you fill out, you are going to make Amazon send a representative, because you declined payment, so you didn't get paid. Okay, so now you can prove that Amazon didn't pay you. That's the only way to do it. Okay, they will have to appear in court. I did it with PayPal, and they didn't like it too much when I did it. Actually, 2.5 years ago. Okay, I did it with PayPal. They had to send a representative to court, and they lost. Okay, and I got my money back. And it was for like $800, okay, for an audio mixer I sold. Okay, a guy did the same thing. He took the parts out of it and sent me back an empty container, which I still actually had downstairs up to a year ago. Okay, so I won that case. The guy got fined and had to pay restitution. That's what you guys need to do, okay? You're going to get your money back out of restitution from Amazon, okay? Because I proved they actually allowed the fraud with the slanderous comments from the guy, and then after it all went through, he said that he was going to give the phone back. Well, it's too late, pal. I just proved that you stole the phone, okay? So now you're going to have to pay me. You're going to have to pay me through restitution, through eBay, or I'm sorry, through Amazon. That's right. That's how you deal with it. And then when you're in the courtroom, You tell them how and why the fraud is happening, okay? It's happening because of their policies. You are selling on their network. So the only way to avoid the fraud altogether is not to accept the payment back, okay? Then you make a fraud claim, and then it goes to court, and they have to appear in court. They have to. They have no way to get out of it, okay? They cannot fight. They cannot fight fraudulent retail charges, okay? And you are going to file them on the part, not on the buyer. You are now filing on the platform. You're filing it against Amazon, okay? And then the parties of fraud. That's going to be the person that purchased it off you, okay? He'll have to appear in court as well in a different hearing, and he'll have to go up against a criminal judge, okay? That's what I did. That works. I'll tell you, PayPal didn't like it, and that is how you deal with these payment systems, okay? You don't accept the money back, and then you take it to court. And then you subpoena them to court, and you make them appear with a representative, because they have to send a legal representative. And then you state your court case, and it's going to be done in what's here is called a green room, okay? Before it actually goes to court, to see if you can come up with some kind of settlement. And I told them, no, I don't want a settlement, okay? The guy frauded me. I want him to go to jail. He's going to pay me out of restitution. Period. And that's exactly what happened. That's right. That's what happened. The guy had to pay me out of court restitution. All right. So I made sure I got my money back. Okay. That's how you need to address these fraudsters. Period. And people are trying to get away with it more and more every day, and you can avoid it by taking your concern up with your court and telling Amazon and eBay these policies that they make are only creating the fraud, okay? And then there's a way to verify sellers to make sure that there is no more fraud, okay? They can easily do it with a passport. Just go try and sign up for any China website, okay? They are going to make you get a landline phone number before you can sign up, okay? It's like that with China, eBay China. You have to have a main China landline before you can sign up. So here's the problem. Here in America, they're not doing verification, okay? They're just letting anybody sign up for whatever account they want, as long as you have a new PayPal, a new IP address, and a new eBay account. You're done. You're set up. And that poor policy, eBay and Amazon, needs to change. You need to verify the sellers before these. You need to verify the buyers and the sellers, and you could do that with a verification system, okay? With a driver's license or a passport. Period. Other than that, eBay and Amazon, with what I just concluded and told people to do, you will lose. You're going to lose in court every time, because they don't know how to explain the fraud. They can't do it. And that is how you get them to listen. Okay? You take it to them one by one. Because when that guy from PayPal, the representative from PayPal, is like, well, I really can't explain the fraud from the gentleman. You know, I don't even know. He didn't know why he was there. I was like, you're here because I declined payment because I didn't get paid from you. Then he tried to say that I stopped the payment. I was like, I had to stop the payment, and I'll tell you why, Mr. PayPal representative, which was their attorney. I'm not going to tell you his name because they got state representation here. The reason why I stopped the payment is because I'm not allowed to accept payment when I have a situation with fraud, when you guys perpetuate fraud on your system. That's exactly what I told them. I was like, so for me, declining it is making you responsible, okay? And that's why I'm here. I want you guys to start being responsible for these idiots, the fraud people, okay? So the next case is coming up against Amazon, okay? And they don't like it. Amazon ran for the hills. They're sending me things saying, we're going to give you your money back. I was like, no, no, no. You're going to stop the fraud. That's what you're going to do, okay? Listen to me, Amazon. You and eBay and the rest of these selling platforms perpetuate fraud under your policies because you don't want to verify sellers, okay? And you're going to lose the case every time. I'm going to point my finger. You're going to lose the case every time when I've represented it that way, when I get frauded from a buyer, okay? Every time. Buyer or seller, it don't matter. You're going to lose because you can't explain it. You can't explain the fraud. So therefore, you're going to pay me in restitution until it's paid. So there you go, guys. That's how you deal with eBay and PayPal fraud. Decline the payment when they try and pay you, but you have to go to the bank and you have to close your account and make sure that you have that statement of declined payment, and you take that up at the courthouse and you tell them why you're there and what you're taking them to court for. Okay? You're taking them to court for payment fraud. See you guys. Have a great day.